yes, it's the Super Bowl and it's his game, but she was coming out regardless.
Oh, that's true.
She's working.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, can you not today have me in the blogs and just looking
crazy,
dumb, especially if we are together? I don't know if they were or not, but if we together, the baby mama you together with is supposed to have a few more perks than your other baby moms.
Now, it was a time this morning where I was going to put the Super Bowl reaction and the Cardi B situation together. But then I thought about it. I said, it's too much tea inside this Cardi B and Stefon Diggs situation. I done found out some more. But first, let's see what Joe had to say about this. We're going to listen to it together to see if he got all the tea that I got in the last 24 hours. But let's see what Joe Budden has to say about Stefon Diggs and Cardi B's breakup during the Super Bowl. Make sure y'all like the video and subscribe. Let's get it.
Y'all are spilling tea all over the floor.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Shut up. This is what I'm saying, because I do want to hear what y'all think. We're just rolling with the proposed tea, which is he expressed to her he would like his child to come to the game. Right? Mm-hmm. Says that the child is coming to the game with his mother. Cool. Cardi says cool. Allegedly. All allegedly. Before the game, the kid's mom calls and says, on second thought, I want to bring my child to the game. To which he now buys a separate ticket for her, so she's away from family and friends.
Okay.
So she gets there, immediately posts, I'm at the game. Now this shit is all over the...
But it was the practice field. She had like a field something, because it was like she got down to the field, and the only way to do that is directly with some credentials from a player.
Well, if your baby mom is at the game...
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, I'm just adding for those who don't know.
The odds are.
Yeah,
of course.
So it gets a little tricky. On top of that, apparently Stefon's best friend, which we'll leave names out is Offset's old mistress.
Yes. Oh, y'all got
who she was who she was pregnant by Offset, allegedly.
Yeah.
This just sounds like
I ain't hear the pregnancy.
Y'all got the whole bunch of tea.
I was like, and I heard they was together.
So she was pregnant, and then she.
No, I'm talking about the two chicks. I heard they was together.
Which two chicks?
Offset old work and Stefon's old work.
I can't speak to the proximity of who was what. Sound like he had a lot going on while my superstar wife is here also. So hearing all of that, whose side are y'all on?
I'm on hers.
I'm on. I see both sides, but I'm gonna rock with her.
Yeah,
I stand with Cardi.
I'm gonna rock with her. But I see both sides, but I'm gonna rock with her.
But that's what Corey just said. Is his game? It's the Super Bowl. I agree. To me, that's why you shouldn't have all this distraction.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot of shit to have to bring to the biggest day of your life.
But this nigga always got a lot of distraction though. Word. You know this.
And that's where.
So it's like the duck is quacking.
Yes, it got you. Yes, it got you. Okay.
I'm on her side.
I don't know much about him, so that
I'm
makes
on her
sense.
side, but she know how this nigga played. She knew how this nigga played. So you just took a chance doing that. Real talk. We don't want to. I mean, I love her to death,
and
I want to be
push
respectful.
back to that. Yes, it's the Super Bowl and it's his game, but she was coming out regardless.
Oh, that's true.
She's working.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yes. Can you not today have me in the blogs and just looking
crazy,
dumb, especially if we are together? I don't know if they were or not, but if we together, the baby mama you together with is supposed to have a few more perks than your other baby moms. So sorry that they. Sorry that they have to miss the special game. Like
and us as men, like we tend to talk about how we change. You know what I mean? You could have been a whore, me, right? And then you change at some point. So I think that dog, whatever he was doing, once he got with Shorty, if he's professing his certain game to like she got up there and said the nigga was like, yo, let me heal you, let me do all of this shit. Now you saying all of this shit, but if you carrying on with the same antics, she has a right to be tight.
Because niggas never did that before.
I'm not saying
There was no way to see this coming.
what I'm saying.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Which
I
lends
believe
to
that
the
He
fact
hasn't shown nothing that says he's changed.
we don't know that.
No, we do know that when the paternity shits keep popping up every 6 weeks.
I'm not. All
That kind of say
Counterpoint.
that he's still wilding.
a lot of them,
that's even
it's
more.
not true, bro.
Him
A lot of them
saying that makes me
relationships
go the other way.
A lot of them relationships were pre her, and so if
I could
you,
do a little bit, man.
bro. If you are saying, yo, dog, if you saying, yo, I'm a changed human being and I'm trying to do shit right, you got to now show this young lady that you're trying to do some shit right. So if that is the case, and you bring your baby mother, your other baby mother, and all that distractions to the game, she has a right to be tight.
Oh, she could be tight.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Or he could still be on bullshit.
He could be, which means she still got a right to be tight.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. That's
But this is
all
a song and dance. If I'm constantly on bullshit, you keep getting tight, and then we keep work whatever we.
That's accountability ish.
No,
She got
At
bro,
what
y'all
point
said,
are
yo,
you-
y'all, the question Joe asked was, yo, what side are y'all on in the argument? And I'm saying I'm on her side.
Me too.
Even though I see how some of this stuff can happen. If you telling me X, Y, and Z every fucking day, and then you showing me something different, now I got a right to be tight. Now, if she go back, then, yo, you just a
So
glutton
when you
for
go
punishment.
from a victim to a willing participant, when does that change? When do you go from okay, I'm being taken advantage of to now I'm a willing participant because I'm
I know
aware of what's going on. I know what you're gonna do. You've been doing this. Okay, I'm hoping that at this big day, I just spent 1.2 on a party for you. I heard allegedly. I'm
Oh
hoping
yeah, the
on
after
this,
party that nobody showed up to.
I'm hoping on this day you have respect, and then you don't.
Yeah, I spent $1.2 million on an after party in the event that you won, or if you lost, here's a pick you up. And you got all of this shit going on at this game. To answer your question, Flip, the funny thing about volunteers is they can unvolunteer.
That is true.
Yeah,
They can walk away on their own accord, but no paperwork,
but until
no
they do,
permission.
But until they do, they're a willing participant.
I concur. I'm not.
I was just answering this question.
Yeah.
I'm just
got you. Okay.
Well, I hope it all works out for them.
I wouldn't do it, but I mean, I would never be in the Super Bowl.
And then on top of that, like you know,
if your partner is
Your current partner.
you
have to have a level of respect for
you
your
got to
current
ride with
partner, bro.
who you're with.
and I agree with that. Nigga, just bring the kid, because how can your baby mother say I want to come to with the kid? No, you know
Who
my
bringing the
girl
kid?
is here, huh?
who bringing. I want my kids there. Who bringing the kids?
Joe said, I didn't
You
hear
have
this
things
part,
in
but
place.
Joe said allegedly the mom was bringing it.
Her mother.
Was bringing the baby, right? That's what you said?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
The grandmother.
Oh, the grandmother. Okay. I thought we said the mom. I thought you meant the kids.
Is there any instance where you don't want your kid there because you know that your kid being there is going to give the kid's mom a license to do exactly what she did?
I think you got to have some real honest and direct conversations ahead of time.
Talk about it, Mark.
You know, like,
yeah.
look, you're coming, you're not. And if you're not capable of holding that down for whatever reason, then you can't go that way. The kid can't come, which I don't think is the right outcome because you want your kid at the Super Bowl because you don't know how many of them you're gonna get, and it's a fucking Super Bowl. So you got to make that work. That's when you gotta grab your nuts and manage and manage this shit properly, whatever that looks like.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I think
He's
it's
young
easier
enough to
said than
still
done.
have all that going on. Once you get to a certain age, you just don't even have the energy.
I'm exhausted just hearing that
yeah,
shit.
yeah. I was exhausted saying it.
Yes.
That shit is.
Peace and love.
Peace.
I think I'm on Cardi's side too. I think I'm on Cardi's side
Yeah,
too.
dog.
She looked amazing all weekend.
He 32.
He did.
I'm checking his age.
Yeah, she out there lit. That's the thing about when your partner's lit too. Like and you raise the embarrassment level.
Yes.
You already know paparazzi is on every little thing either one of us do. You just come on. You got to be. It's tough.
All right. Now, let me tell y'all what Never Gave Up had to say, or what Never Gave Up heard. So y'all better lock in, like the video right now, please, please, please like it, okay? So this is what I heard. If y'all remember, at a certain point in time, Stefon Diggs was asked if he was going to be engaged, or basically was he gonna marry Cardi B, okay? And he was kind of like acting all googly goggly about it. No, we'll see. That type of vibe. Go back to this party that they were mentioning Cardi B threw for Stefon Diggs, whether he won or lost. Supposedly, and this is what I'm hearing, this is allegedly, that Cardi thought that might be an engagement party. Apparently, Cardi was under the impression, allegedly, that Stefon might be trying to pop the question soon. And maybe he was going to do it at this party. Now, also that tea about the girl that popped up in the family section next to the mama. By the way, a day before, Cardi B was just with the mama. I said a lot of this in my video that I put out yesterday. That girl, her name is Pre, if I'm not mistaken. There's something like Pre. And that's the girl who's allegedly Stefon Diggs' best friend. Now, here's the thing. Cardi knows this. Cardi knows Stefon got a relationship with Pre. Cardi knows that Stefon got 50 million baby mamas. But when Pre is showing up in the family section, looking all thick and scrumptious, next to your mama, and the baby mama is there with the baby, and you in the celebrity section with all of the other big celebrities, it does look a certain type of way. And so I'm asking y'all, do y'all feel like Pre is just Stefon Diggs' best friend? And look, I'll even jump out the window. I'll say maybe Cardi knows about Pre and Stefon potentially hooking up. I think a lot of these chicks get with these dudes who y'all would say high value dudes, and they're cool with them sleeping around, messing with other chicks. I don't think Cardi B could get in a relationship with this guy who is a baby maker, meaning he like to do it raw, meaning he don't know the meaning of the word condom. He don't know the meaning of protection. Ain't no way you get with Stefon Diggs and you think because you Cardi B, he gonna lock the penis up. That's not what's going on here. So I think if Cardi B got with Stefon, in my opinion, that she was willing to let him smash other chicks. And I think when Pre was in that crowd, it was like, okay, well, my girl is out the picture. Me and you on the outs right now. So I'm going to bring my main chick to the game. She going to sit with my mama and she going to sit with the other baby mama. Now, you heard Ish say he heard that the baby mama and Pre was together. So I don't know what the Stefon Diggs got going on. But it seems like he just juggling all these chicks with Cardi. And it basically looks like Cardi is just another side chick to me. But somebody else was saying this last night. You can't think because you Cardi B that somebody like Stefon Diggs is going to put you on a pedestal. And I think that's what we saw at the Super Bowl. You not special. You're just like the rest of these chicks I'm smashing. I done smashed Young Miami. I done smashed a multitude of celebrities' girlfriends. Remember, they saying Stefon Diggs is Sniper of the Year. They saying he smashed everybody's girl. I don't want to get to no names because I don't want to make it too messy, but I done heard at least 5 rappers and other athletes and other entertainers, mostly in the music industry, to be honest with you, that Steph was smashing them, smashing their girl. So why would you think, this guy's on the straight and narrow? I hear Ish in the background talking about, well, these things happen, he got all these girls pregnant before her and bruh, but Cardi, you can't be stupid though. You can't be stupid. You can't be dumb, man. Like, we've said this and we sound like a broken record at this point in time. You got with almost like a Lamborghini version of Offset, okay? When it comes to cheating and smashing hoes. You got like the fully improved version of Offset. Cause he's smashing your contemporaries. He's smashing your coworkers. He's smashing like chicks that you know in the industry. Not just the groupies and the Instagram models. What did you think was gonna happen? In the comments on my last video, everybody saying, she looks crazy. She looked like a bird. And that's how it looks. That's how it looks. I see Pooh Shiesty, the rapper who just got out of jail. He trying to shoot his shot at Cardi. Cardi might have to go get a Pooh Shiesty. Because that might be the only man she can kind of hold down right now. And I said this a while ago too, and I don't want to say it. I think the fact that she got so many kids with Offset, it's going to hinder the type of man she can bag. I don't think at this point Cardi could bag even somebody like Stefon Diggs. I think somebody who really got a lot going on, I don't know if they want to be with Cardi B with all of these kids by another man. Unless you really, like, it got to be a dude who play football. He don't even get in the games. He don't get no PT. You know what I'm saying? It got to be a basketball player. You know, he never touched the court. I think that's what she might be relegated to now. I don't think, you know, some of these dudes, they'll date, they'll smash, but will they marry you and be sitting around with your kids? But see, I was going to say she'll have to get with a guy with a whole bunch of kids like her. But Stefon Diggs got 50 million kids and he don't even want to settle down. In my opinion. I just think it's going to be rough for her with all of these kids and you trying to get with some multi-millionaire, very successful guy. I think for Cardi, she might have to take the route of getting with somebody who's extremely below her when it comes to finances and fame. And maybe that's somebody who will want to work with you and will be able to put a lot of that stuff to the side and, you know, let love be love. But these young, wild, rich dudes, I don't think they want to be locked down to a Cardi B with all of them kids. And I hate to say that. I hate to say it. But I think it's true. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this. Like the video and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.